Yep, going through that nervous moment, but we're good. Hey, how is everybody out there today? It's another wonderful Wednesday, and I'm just really excited to be here with you today. And I have some exciting things that I'm going to be sharing with you. So here we go. I'm going to do my little share screen thing. Actually, before I do, um, no, I'm going to share screen. Save that for another time. I was going to share something really different with you, but we will do that at another time. And let's get rid of that. Let's go over to here. Oh, let's move myself out of the way, and then we'll do that. And we think we have it actually set up. What do you guys think? Again, welcome to my weekly wellness discovery show. If you don't know who I am yet, I'm Danny Cade, and that's okay. There's days I don't know who I am either, but I really want to welcome you to my show, and for you to really enjoy a nice, long-lasting life where you look good and feel good and all those wonderful things is by getting educated on natural ways to having better health. And so today, we're going to be looking at some fascinating secrets as to how we can age well. And we're going to look at a little tiny thing called telomeres and how they could actually hold the key to our having a longer, healthier life. So today in the Wellness Center, it may have hit your inbox too. In fact, I know it did. There's an article that I sent out for you today. It's the doctor's groundbreaking work and how it can extend your lifespan. You want to check this out, actually. It's a really good article. We're going to cover a little bit of it today, but if you haven't found that yet, it may be in your spam box or it may have ended up in the promotional section. That sometimes happens, or maybe you just don't have the account yet because you're not sure. Hey, go ahead and sign up for it. It's very easy. You just put your name and email address in, and then all of a sudden you're going to have all these wonderful, healthy recipes. There's these great interviews with experts. All the webinars we've had are in there, fantastic videos, and a whole lot more. So you can cherry pick through that as to what you like, take what you like and leave the rest. And the thing that I like the most, and I've done this before too, is you can always check it out. And if you don't like it, there's this wonderful button called unsubscribe. So check it out. You have nothing to lose. Okay, a little bit about me. Well, I actually became a wellness educator a long time ago when I learned the hard way that sometimes mainstream medicine isn't going to be able to help you. Now, if you know anything about me at all, you'll know who this little guy is. He has a name. His name is Lemire, and he's world famous. And he is, as you can see from the button, well, with the light on there, education is key. And through Lyme, I did learn an awful lot as to how to help myself to feel better because, again, sometimes the answers aren't always in the doctor's office. And so, in that, over the last several decades, I've learned so many different things that we can actually do to help ourselves. And so now, what I love doing is taking all that information and passing it forward to you in little bits and pieces, be it some Facebook posts or videos or silly things I might say or whatever. And really, I'm just here to help you improve your health by showing you the different ways that you can live in harmony with nature. That gives you the power to live your best life. So thanks for being here with me on your wellness journey. Okay, last week we talked a little bit about the upcoming webcast, the Telomere story. We talked about the replay of the previous webinar, Mental Shift to Transform Your Health. And we talked about 3 new wellness articles and a video that are designed to help you to prepare your kids for back to school, for strengthening their immunity as well as yours. This is important. And you can get more details. It's in my recent issue, comes out monthly, my Vitality for Life e-newsletter. It's also archived in the Wellness Center. So again, if you don't have that, go and get it. Okay. So now, have you ever wondered why some people seem to look a lot older than they should, and yet some people totally defy the aging process? They manage to stay very young, looking well into their later years. Well, there is a little secret, and it lies in something as small as that protective cap at the end of your chromosomes and is called your telomeres. Now, there's a lady here, Dr. Elizabeth Blackburn. She's a Nobel Prize winning scientist and pioneer in telomere biology. I didn't even know they had such a thing, but she discovered the enzymes telomerase, which helps to maintain and protect the telomeres. Now, her groundbreaking work is showing that the length and the health of your telomeres are very good indicators of how well you're going to age. And there's a link that the shorter your telomeres are, the more of an increased risk you're going to have to diseases like heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. So this is important. Now, her research, it has paved the way for understanding how lifestyle choices such as diet, exercise, stress management, all of those things can influence your telomere length and promote a longer, healthier life for you. Now, why should this matter to you, to us? Well, if we understand how to protect and even lengthen our telomeres, we can even take proactive steps so as to not only extend our lifespan, but enhance our health span. There you go. The number of years that you live in good health. It's nice to live a long time, but if you're suffering and miserable, what's the point, right? So let me share with you 5 ways that you can care for your telomeres. First one, staying active, very important. And it's not like you have to hit the gym every day for hours on end. Take a 20-minute walk. You can do this, guaranteed. Healthy diet, swap out maybe one meal out for a nice healthy dinner at home, or swap out the mashed potatoes and gravy for a salad. You know what to do, right? Stress management, very, very important. That's huge. I mean, that just wears on you big time. Of course, we all know the importance of getting enough sleep. And, the obvious, avoid smoking. We all know that one. And of course, excessive alcohol isn't exactly healthy for you either. Okay, so if we go into this a little bit again, staying physically active is really important. I'll never forget, one day I hope Rick B. Hill hears this. He's a cancer survivor, and he survived for decades longer than he was ever thought to. And, I heard him say in a talk one day, I was watching Facebook, playing on Facebook, right? And he says, people have 30 minutes a day for Facebook, but they don't have 30 minutes a day to exercise or go for a walk. And that one really hit me hard between the eyeballs because I couldn't find a way to justify my way out of that one. He was bang on right. So do it. It doesn't take much. You can do it. Like I said, nutrient-rich diet. We know the importance of, getting away from the junk food and getting into the high antioxidant foods, fruits, veggies, the ones with the omega-3 fatty acids, high good digestible protein also. It's all been linked to longer telomere health. Right? Makes sense. And of course, stress. Now, like I said, chronic stress definitely accelerates the telomere shortening. So we want to look at incorporating relaxation techniques to reduce that. You can do things like yoga or meditating, or in my case, I like to just float in a pool when you can, or, go hide in a bathtub for a while. That helps too. Okay. And again, adequate sleep. Now, sleep. Yeah, there it is. We want to aim for 7 to 9 hours of good restful sleep a night, but we all know that sometimes that's not possible. So when those times arise, make sure you get a nap in. That will work. It's not the best, but it's better than not getting enough sleep at all. Okay, and the obvious, avoid smoking. We know that one. And hey, I know how hard it is. I used to be a smoker. I guess this will surprise you. I was a hardcore smoker. I could smoke over 2 packs a day. But when I was originally diagnosed with fibromyalgia, one of the things I learned is that, we're very toxic and oxygen deprived. And of course, the light's going on. I'm going ding, 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 and I'm smoking 2.5 packs a day. Okay, time to quit. So I did set a date and I quit. And that was about 23 years ago. So I encourage you, if you are a smoker, find a reason to quit. There's many good ones. Okay. We do know excessive alcohol is not a good thing. It's fun, but it's not a good thing. Okay, so getting serious again. If you're ready to actually get a little bit deeper and look at some meaningful changes that you can make that will, make all the difference in your telomeres, join us in a couple of weeks. It's going to be on Wednesday, September 18th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 5 Pacific. We're going to get into the telomere story with our famous scientist, Dr. Bruce Daggy. And again, it's going to be, well, yeah, just register for it. I'm going to put the link above for you. And when you go to register for that link that will be above for you, you can also learn a lot about Dr. Bruce Daggy and all the different things that he's going to cover on this webinar. It's actually quite exciting. I'm looking forward to it. All right, so quick recap of today. Telomeres, again, those are those protective little caps on the end of our DNA. They play a very important role in the aging process, and we need to understand how they impact our health span. And that way we can better grasp why maintaining telomere health is very important for our aging. Okay, healthy habits such as staying active, getting enough sleep, managing your stress, that can all help you preserve and even extend your telomere length, which of course also extends and contributes to a healthier, longer life. Doesn't sound so bad, does it? Now, if you'd like to learn more on this, there is more in my Wellness Center. Some great articles on how to protect yourselves to slow down the aging process. A little bit more on Dr. Laureate's discovery, sorry, the Nobel Laureate's discovery, and how that can change anti-aging forever. And, a little bit more on telomeres, the key to aging and longevity. Now, if you'd like to increase your wellness IQ even more, you can join my wellness community on Facebook as Danny's Wellness Tribe. Again, that'll be up above with the link for the registration for the upcoming wellness webcast, which there's another great place to learn things. If you're a keener, get in there. This is where I learned an awful lot of stuff too, is when our experts start talking. Okay. And again, I will post links for everything that I've mentioned today after the show. And if you have any questions on anything, or maybe you want to message me to discuss something I may have said or done, or maybe you have a health challenge that you're finding that mainstream medicine just doesn't seem to be giving you any answers. I'm not an expert, I'm not a doctor, but I have a lot of experience that, I'd love to sit back with you with a cup of tea, put our feet up, and talk to me. Tell me what's going on, because the more that you tell me, the more that you will give us both the answers. And I'm not saying I'm going to have a solution either, but what if I can point you in the right direction? That would be kind of cool. I'd love to do that. So take advantage of that while I'm still not booking for my time. Okay. It's yours for the taking. So thank you for being here. It's been really awesome having you here. I'm going to escape out of here and make sure that you can actually see me instead of my screen. I do hope you enjoy the rest of your week. We do, what do we have coming up? Oh yeah, next week I have my tea talk coming up. So I hope to see you there. We're going to be talking about how laughter is very good on our cellular health as well. So on that note, make it a great weekend, everybody. Do everything that I would. And remember, I don't have the bail money to get you out. All right. Take care, guys. Bye for now.